Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is about that time for another 24-hour readathon. This is for the month of May because as you guys probably have saw, I did not post one for April, and that is because I attempted to do it 2 separate times in the month of April and I failed each time, and I only read for probably like 5 hours and then gave up. And that is because I was in a very bad, honestly just life slump in general, but I did not want to read, I did not want to film, I did not want to edit. I just gave myself just an entire month break of like, I've been reading every day. I'm on like a 76-day streak, I think, but I've been doing it off camera. I have not been filming for an entire month. I've not edited for an entire month, so I'm slowly coming back. I've been editing honestly all day today. So yeah, I gave myself a month break because I needed it, but now I'm back and we're gonna be doing another 24-hour readathon. It's currently May 15th on a Friday. My readathon's gonna start tomorrow and I'm gonna try to do the 12 hours in 12 hours, and it's gonna be on Saturday and Sunday. It might go into Monday, but I'm really hoping that it doesn't, and I really want to actually try and succeed the 12 hours in 12 hours, because whenever I try to do it, it still always ends up being over the course of 3 days. There is a little twist to this one. We will only be reading new releases for the entirety of the 24 hours. So here's the TBR. It's only 2 books from my physical TBR, and that is Game On and What We Did to Survive by Megan Lally, and I'm really hoping to get to both of these. And so that's for the physical TBR. On Libby, I have the audiobook for Half His Age by Jennette McCurdy, and that is due in 2 days, and it's only a 5-hour audiobook, and I listened to it in 2x speed, so really that should be a very quick read, and it should only take me like 2.5 hours to 3 hours to listen to. And then I have an ARC for Dolly All the Time by Annabelle Monaghan, and that is the little mini TBR. It's only 4 books, so I'm hoping I can get to all 4 of them, and they're all in like different formats, which I think will really help, because I feel like it's really hard when I'm just like reading, like sitting down for 24 hours straight, just reading with my eyes. So this is we're definitely going to prioritize audiobooks. I already know I'm going to start with Game On tomorrow. I already have the audiobook for it because that's what I've been doing for all the other books, is I've been immersively reading it because the audiobooks are so good. And this is the final book in the Into the Darkness series, so I'm so excited. I will see you guys in the morning. For the first update of the day. It is exactly 12:30. I just took my first break, so I woke up. I meant to wake up at 7:30, didn't get up until like 9:30, 8:30. Wait, what time did I get up? I think it was 8:30 I got up, and then I didn't start reading until 9:30. We currently have 22 hours and 19 minutes left, so I've been reading for like almost 2 hours, and I've been reading Game On. This is only how far I've made it, and I made it to exactly 101. I feel like low-key a lot has already, like, not even a lot has happened, but the plot has definitely thickened already. So basically Stella, she is a tattoo artist, and then Tyler, which they call him Theo because they don't know his name is Tyler yet. Tyler is like, he owns like a gambling something. I don't really know his whole background low-key. I feel like they told us, but I didn't really care, so I kind of skimmed it. He has something to do with the casino, and like he makes money off of it or whatever, but it's like an illegal casino. Her brother like wasted all his inheritance at his casino, and he wasted $3 million, and now he owes Tyler $3 million. So she was just like, okay, well, I'll just take his debt, like leave my brother out of this. So he was like, okay, you could take the debt, but you have to, like, in order to pay me, you have to date me. So there's a fake dating trope in here, and basically when she's like very rich, like she comes from a very rich family, and they know just a bunch of rich people. So, and he hates the rich, Tyler hates the rich because of the way he grew up, And so now they're fake dating, and he's gonna like come with her to like all the parties and gatherings and stuff like that with all the rich people, and he's gonna make new clients, and so he's gonna be benefiting off of her. It was like page 35, it low-key was already getting spicy, and they were already like dry humping, and I got a little concerned because I'm like, I'm 35 pages in and you guys are already doing the most. But then it got broken up, and you know, so it didn't get taken further, which I'm glad, because that would have been way too soon, like way too soon. The humor in here, I feel like I've been laughing like every other page. It's so funny. So that was the first update. I'm gonna read some more, and yeah. Is literally how Caught Up ended. This epilogue is the same. Like in Caught Up, the epilogue was like them meeting Stella and Tyler for the first time, and then Josh was like, so how did you guys meet? And then Tyler was like, oh, that's a long story, and then that's how the book ends. And then now this epilogue is the same, but now we're actually getting what happened after he asked, like how they explained it and stuff like that. So like the epilogues like ended up matching up together, which is so cool. And like they're all just having like a cute little like picnic. It's so cute. Like everybody's there. Josh and Allie, Junior and Lauren, like the dogs, the pets, everybody's there, and it's actually so freaking cute. Like I get to see my babies all together one more time before this is just the end, like once I finish this book. It is 5:38 and we have 18 hours left, 18 hours and 10 minutes left, and I finished the first book of the video. I'm actually really proud. It's so early in the day still, and I already got one book done, so I really think we could do the 12 hours and 12 hours. Now we're gonna go on to the next book because we still have so much time in the day. I'm going to listen to Half His Age by Jennette McCurdy. It's a 5-hour audiobook, and it's due in one day, so I'm gonna listen to that while I do my reading journal, because my reading journal is months behind. I have not done my reading journal since like February, and it is May, so I'm gonna update that as much as I can. And then if we still have more time in the audiobook and I'm done with my reading journal, I'm going to go into my diamond painting, because all I have to do is what's under the tape. All the boxes are filled in. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at it shimmering. All I have to do is what's under the tape, and then this will be done, and I just have to Mod Podge it, and then it'll be officially done. So, and I've been doing that for months too, so we're gonna get some things done while we listen to this audiobook. What is this? What am I listening to? I'm 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in, and she's talking about fucking cum pumping. What did I sign up to? What is this? Like, was she trying to go for like the age gap professor and student type? Like, no, this isn't giving. Mind you, I love me an age gap. I love me a little professor moment, But this is creepy. This isn't even cute. This isn't even a romance. This is weird. Genuinely, what is this book? I'm crying because I want it to end so badly. She said, I'm on my period. He said, I don't care, I want your blood on me. And he proceeds to eat her out while she's on her period. That is disgusting. Like, I know some people might be into that. Me? Absolutely not. Oh my god, this book. And I didn't think this book could get any worse. I literally don't think I can do it. Like, I only have an hour left. I'm 76% in, and I literally want to die right now. She just said, slap your thing on my face. Slap your bloody thing on my face. And he actually did it. And then blood gets smeared all over her face and like all over her eyelids. She's like, that's exactly what I want. I don't want poems. I want this. It's gross, but I want it. Excuse me. Oh my god. Like, why did she think this was okay? I want to cry. I want to cry so bad. So I have finished Half His Age. It only took me 2 hours and 33 minutes, so I was literally basically right about how long it was going to take me. I said 2.5 hours, so period. And it's really hard for me to not give my thoughts right now because I just have so many of them, but then also I feel like I need more time to actually think because I feel like there's just more I want to say. But after I read this book, I had to just go to the ratings on Goodreads and see what everybody was rating it, and everybody had like the same reaction and feelings as I did, so it made me feel a lot better because I don't even know what I feel right now. Like, this book was definitely unique. This was definitely something I've never read before, and I probably will never read again. And I think this is my last time reading Jennette McCurdy because I just don't enjoy her books. I'm sorry. So with that being said, we're gonna move on. It is 9:16 and we have 15 hours and 57 minutes left. So I actually don't know if we're gonna hit the 12-hour mark, but we're definitely gonna get close, so that's all that matters. And next book is going to be What We Did to Survive by Megan Lally. And I feel like it's going to be such a quick read because it's under 300 pages and it's a thriller. So it's only 272 pages. So I really feel like I can read this all tonight. Like, right? Do we think so? Like, I want to be in bed going to sleep by at least like 12:30. So do we think I can do it? I feel like I can. I feel like I could really read this book just all right now. So this is the next read. I'm very excited. My last Megan Lally book I read, which was That's Not My Name, was one of my favorite thrillers that I read last year. It was really good, so I'm excited for this. Getting to 12 hours last night. I ended up stopping reading at like around 11:30, so we still have 14 hours and 17 minutes. So at this rate, I'm obviously not gonna do 12 hours and 12 hours. It is gonna go into Monday because it is a school night. It's now Sunday, so yeah. But last night, I'm pretty sure I got exactly 100. Yeah, I got exactly 100 pages in. So I got like 30 something percent into the book. First impressions, I'm so bored. And this is also what happened when I was reading That's Not My Name by her. I feel like the first 50 pages I was really bored, and then it got really good. I'm 100 pages in, I'm still very bored. Like, we've hit the climax. Basically, they're like on vacation. They end up going on to like this boat in the middle of the ocean, and then a huge storm passes by, and the pilot basically, like, they have to try to get back to land while they're in the middle of a very crazy storm, and there's just somebody on there that's sabotaging them. I won't say who. And yeah, they're basically like, it's a life or death situation. But I'm really bored, like actually really freaking bored, and I just want to be done with this book. So I'm hoping to finish within like the next like maybe 2 hours, because it didn't take me long to read 100 pages. I think it took me like an hour. So the chapters are very long. That's why I forgot about her books. The books are short, but the chapters are long. things to talk about. It's currently Saturday, May 23rd, and the last time I talked to you guys was Sunday. So let's really think about that. Let's really think about that. Yeah, so it's been basically a week since the last time I talked to you guys, and we did not finish the readathon. In fact, we didn't really even come close. I still have 11 hours and 32 minutes left. So we still have 11 hours left on our freaking timer, and I'm going to try to finish it this weekend. I have a long weekend. I had a half day yesterday at school, and then I have Saturday and Sunday, and I have no school on Monday because it's Memorial Day. So realistically, I should be able to get it done this weekend, but it is already 9:35 because I was hanging out with my dad today and went to the buffet and everything, had a great day. And now it's 11 o'clock. So I did start Dolly All the Time by Annabelle Monaghan. I kindly got an arc to this. I don't know when this comes out. I know it comes out soon though, in May. I think it comes out maybe the Tuesday coming up. I made it to chapter 3, 10% in, so I didn't really make it far, and I don't think arcs have pages. Yeah, they don't have page numbers. But it says I have 4 hours left in this book, so it's not a very long book because I'm only 3 chapters in and already 10% in, so I definitely do think it's short. A lot of her books are usually on the shorter side, so it shouldn't take me too long. I'm hoping that I can read that entire book, and then we'll probably have, like, I'm guessing like 8 hours left by the time I'm done, like 7 hours actually maybe, and then that'll be enough time to probably finish a whole nother book. So oh my god, all I'm thinking about is the Off-Campus series. I started it and I'm on episode 3. And that's all I've been thinking about. And I've been just watching edits. Okay. No. Whew, focus. So yeah, I'm gonna go get comfy and we're gonna just read this until probably like 12. I don't really have to get up early tomorrow because I'm not doing my nails until like the afternoon, so. It is now Sunday. I did not update at all yesterday and film yesterday Saturday because I barely read. Yesterday I just was not feeling it. Like yesterday it just wasn't a good day. So I only read for like an hour yesterday, and it is now Sunday and I still have 7 hours and 12 minutes left. I don't remember how many hours I had last time I talked to you guys. I think it was like 11 hours. So not too bad. I've been definitely doing most of the reading today. Like I started reading the second I woke up, like after I took a shower and everything. I've been just reading for most of the day. I've already accepted that I'm not gonna finish, like, do the full timer for this readathon because it's already 7:35 and it's a school night. So either way, the readathon's ending today. Like, I don't care how much time we have left. But honestly, it's really not that unsuccessful because my goal is to finish this book I'm currently reading and then I'll feel accomplished. So I'm 67% into the book, chapter 26, and it says I have 2 hours and 5 minutes left in the book. So I definitely feel like I can finish this. And then after that, I think we'll be done for today. I was gonna like probably start another one because I'll probably be able to start like another book for like an hour, but then that would just make me in the middle of another book that I'm not gonna finish, so there's just no point. So I think after this I'm gonna be done. And my thoughts on this book so far is I'm very bored. I've been bored since I started this book. I just don't think this was the right time to read this book. It's also fake dating, and this is my 3rd fake dating book that I've read in a row. So I think that's also why I'm not really enjoying it, because I'm just not like, I'm not into it. Like, I'm over the fake dating. It's not really doing anything for me. They just are very dry. Like, there's nothing like cute. There's like just nothing. It's giving me nothing. So I'm glad this book is short and that I'm almost done because I'm ready for this to be over. I'm ready for this readathon to be over and this book to be over. So I'm just not having the best of time right now. So I'm gonna try to finish this. Not try to, I'm going to finish this. So, you guys are probably wondering, why is this video still continuing when you said in the last clip that you were not continuing this readathon? Yeah, so I ended up just deciding to continue it. It is now Thursday. I don't remember the last time I updated you guys. I think it was maybe like Sunday. I don't know if I ever officially told you guys what I was reading, but I'm reading The Unknown by Riley Sager. This book doesn't come out till September something, I forgot, but I'm reading it mad early. And yeah, I think I showed a clip of me starting it, but I don't know if I ever talked about it. I'm 52% in chapter 15, and we have 2 hours and 26 minutes left on the timer exactly, and I have 2 hours and 12 minutes left in this book. So right now it's just a race against time. I really want to finish this book I want to finish this book before the readathon is over, and right now we're ahead, which is good. The first 30% of this book was so boring, and this always happens whenever I read a Riley Sager book, is the beginning of the book I never find intriguing. I'd be so bored, I'd be feeling myself going into a slump. I have no desire to read it at all. After the 30% mark, it was so good. I'm locked in. I'm low-key, I've been reading mad freaking fast. I literally looked down at the percentage. I went from being like 36% in to 52% in like 30 minutes. I'm like, where did the time go? How did I just do that? It's low-key getting interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower and then we're gonna lock in. It's probably gonna be my last update before I'm done with this readathon and done with this book, because yeah, we've been filming this readathon for almost 3 weeks now, so it's time to wrap it up. It's been a month since I filmed this readathon, and I just got finished editing it and then realized I never did an outro or my thoughts and reviews on each book. And so I don't really remember what my thoughts were, so bear with me. The first book that I finished for this readathon was Game On by Nabessa Allen, and I gave this a 4 stars. I will say I do think this was my least favorite in the series. The characters were mid to me. Like when we met Tyler in the other books, I knew he was not going to become like a favorite of mine. Like I just knew I wasn't going to care too much. And also the main character, I don't even remember her name. She was just not that special to me either. I did like the fake dating. I like that she was a tattoo artist. I don't know why I really like books with tattoo artists or tattoos as some type of plot in the book. Like of Ink and Alchemy, that's my first 5-star of the year, and I just loved the tattoo concept, so I liked that. But honestly, that was kind of it. I didn't really care about all the gambling and like the whole just fake date on why they have to fake date. I didn't really care. And I did not like the threesome. Might be a spoiler, you guys don't know who it's with, but I did not like the threesome. I don't know why I don't like threesomes or why I choose it. It's just not my type or style. And so yeah, that definitely ticked me off. And yeah, then I read Half His Age by Jennette McCurdy, and I gave that a 1 star. I just don't even know what this book was trying to be and what I read. I was disgusted the entire time, and I felt disgusting after reading the book. After I read this book, I went straight to Goodreads to see what everybody else was thinking, because I just could not have been the only person, and I wasn't. And I actually saw a lot of relatable reviews from other people, so I found one that was my favorite, and I'm gonna read a little bit of what they said because it's exactly how I feel. They said, most of it read like a terrible porno that was trying really hard to be relatable. Some moments I was interested, but most of it I was cringing, especially the scene with her period blood all over his face and her asking him to hit her face with his bloody, I think I mentioned that when I got to it in this video, and I was crying because I was so cringed out. That was genuinely the most disgusting thing I've ever read about. They also said, not to mention that we are having graphic sex scenes with a minor laid out for us on page. The MC gives atrocious pick-me vibes, and I'm not like other girls energy. Literally. Then they gave some quotes that were really cringy, and they also said, I feel like there were so many other novels that tackled this topic way better. I appreciated the commentary and message in My Dark Vanessa, that's another book, but the execution in this one just did not land for me personally, and me too. I found the tone of the novel to be extremely inappropriate for the topic, and that's just my opinion. I think I would have preferred for this to be tackled in a different manner, and for the writing to have given a little bit more in terms of message, characters, and growth. And that's exactly how I feel too. And all I'm gonna say is just beware when you read this book. Then I read What We Did to Survive by Megan Lally, and I gave this a 2.75. I'm definitely very disappointed by this. This was one of my most anticipated reads of the year, because her other book, That's Not My Name, I gave almost a 5 stars. I think it was a 4.75, and it was one of my favorite thrillers of last year. So I had very high hopes for this one, and it just was not it. I was bored literally from page 1 to the very last page. Every single character was so infuriating. I did not like one singular character, and it just felt like the thriller was just got so lost. Like, it just felt like I was reading about like these teenagers that like there's like this like miscommunication between these two characters, and they're trying to solve it while they're literally in the middle of the ocean stuck on a boat in a terrible storm. This is not the time for that. Why are we confessing our love when all of this is going on? People are dying, you guys are stuck and trapped. So like, just no, like it's not the time. Like, and everybody was thinking so dumbly. Like, it was just, I didn't like anybody. I didn't like the story, I didn't like the plot. I just don't think ocean books are for me, like thrillers, because I also tried reading The Island by Natasha Preston, and I DNF'd that one, and that also kind of had like the same premise, but they were on an island and not on a boat. And yeah, I don't think they're for me. Then I read Dolly All the Time by Annabelle Monaghan, and I gave this a 3.75. I did find this a bit boring. I feel like I was really bored for like a lot of it. I did find a lot of moments cute though, like I was just sitting there gushing sometimes, but I was very bored. The characters were really dry, but I did love Gus and Stuart's relationship. It was really cute, but I feel like this was right book, wrong time. If I had read this any other time, I feel like I would have liked it more. I just don't think I was in the mood for this book specifically, but I would still definitely recommend it. It's really good, and it has really good ratings, and it just came out, so I would definitely still recommend reading this. And I love Annabelle Monaghan's writing. It's just, it gets me every time. So yeah, I definitely still recommend. And then lastly, I read The Unknown by Riley Sager, and I gave that a 3.75 also. I don't know how much I can say, and to be honest, I have no thoughts in my head about this book anyways. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite by him. I, once again, was really bored. A lot of these books I read in this readathon were just really boring to me, but yeah, I was low-key bored, but the plot twist was twisting. I did not see it coming, but I also feel like he loves like just the specific twist that he does in almost all his videos, or on his videos and all his books. So it's just like, at this point you should kind of guess it. Like, if it's either not like the same plot twist, it's along the lines, and I feel like if you read a Riley Sager book, you know what I'm talking about. And so at this point, like, I should be able to guess it. I still don't. So now I know what to expect for all his other books, because it's just, it follows this one like twist that he always does. He loves it, and it's okay. I love it too. But yeah, I would definitely make a separate review video for this when it's closer to the publication date and release, but that's all I'm gonna say for it now. So with that being said, that is the end of this readathon. I'm actually about to go film my other readathon later this week, so I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.